A very good morning from Pattaya on a Friday morning. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I've got Ed Sheeran tickets in Bangkok to take the kids to. So after the football training, we'll be straight into the Big Mango. Hotel booked. Fantastic weekend ahead. I wanted, though, to talk about what's stopping people from actualizing their dreams and making change. Because too often I get messages and people say they want to maybe come to Thailand, try something new, change their life, they're just getting by, and they use the word but, and then comes the excuse, the reason why they can't. And I'm not so sure what's happened in society that the but has become such an acceptable term rather than the how. I'm tired with my life in England, taxes, cost of living, I'm just getting by, electricity bills are going up, kids are getting bullied at school, doom and gloom. This is what I'm being told. How can I break free? How can I make a change? How can I find what's best for my kids? No, but, and then the reason. Where does this come from in our societies? The excuses. Is it our families being taught to accept the status quo and fight and battle through, but don't move out of your position in society? What was the fundamental reason that as individuals we're all too willing to find an excuse and maybe it's laziness not to do better in our life? And I want to clear up a few untruths and misinformation that's circulating online. I get messages from people when I send out such of these vlogs on my channel, my personal opinion, covering my life in Thailand and why I'm here and what I do and how I make my money. Dan, stop telling people to leave the UK. Stop telling people to change their life. It's going to end doom and gloom. They can't do it. They're not capable. I really hate that attitude. I'm not saying come to Thailand. I'm saying if you're not happy, change your life. Do something different. Don't listen to the naysayers. Find out how. Keep informed. Do your own personal research because it's for you. Rather than accept that excuse, I can't do it, so I'm going to go and watch TV now and go out for half a dozen beers, get drunk, get up with a cloudy hangover and just accept my kids going to school not happy, accept the fact that I've got no money in my wallet because that's how it is, and my friends all live in the same, so it must be okay. Well, it's not, and I'm not going to support keeping my mouth shut on this, and I will continue to advocate for people that aren't happy in their life and want change. Find out how. Be prepared to take calculated risks. Ask the how, and the moment that but comes, that's your objection to overcome and work out how you can turn it around. Misinformation. You can't work in Thailand. You can. There's only so many jobs you can do. True. So find out the jobs you can and find out how you can be a director of a company and own it and get Thais in to do your jobs. But you can't own all your company in Thailand. It has to be 51% Thai. True. For a regular company, 49%. How it's done. Not a big problem. And anyway, if you were really uncomfortable with that, look into the BOI solution where you can own 100% of your company and even get tax incentive breaks and perks to set up and make it easy in Thailand. It's misinformation and what's it called? Duga Kruger, the Kruger impact. So where people only know so much. Someone will tell me what the term is, and because they only know so much, they think that's everything. In fact, the more you dip your toe in, you realise it's a big world out there. You realise that that's not. So it's deluded. Fundamentally, I think people are all too easy to use the word but because of laziness. And so they can legitimize it with an excuse and surround themselves by people that will back that up and say, yeah, that's right. Stop worrying about others. Look after yourself. Look at your family and consider what's best for them. You get one shot in life. It would have been all too easy for me on day one to have stopped down about Thailand because viewing figures, followers is sluggish and slow. But I kept going. I had all these other jobs that I was working on, but I found time. And now it's developed a personal brand for me. Now the influencer space has become en vogue, and I see how it's going to further roll out as we go into 2024. It's helped me open doors. It's helped me monetize. And as a supplementary income, all with tax paid in Thailand, before I get the other naysayers come on, it's as a supplementary income making more money than the national average in the UK. Don't accept excuse. How's this all relevant to Dan About Thailand? Because some people do say, hang on a minute, Dan, you should be covering Thailand. It's the Dan About Thailand channel I own. And within that, it encompasses how I come to Thailand, what I do here, my views, how I found myself where I am. And it's actually an underlying principle for how I approach life that's put me here and been able to create Dan About Thailand. I've tried things and it's failed. So many things fail. Some things don't. And I get success. And Winston Churchill, I've always liked this quote: success is going from failure to failure with no lack of enthusiasm. People will tell you it's not failure, it's trying. I'd rather try than not try at all. That's failure. Life is a game. You can either roll over and accept being unhappy and accept the status quo, or you can do your research, take some controlled risks, ask your family what they'd like to do, and just have a plan that's your plan and not anyone else's, and certainly not society's. I wish you all the best of luck. Keep safe. Dan About Thailand.